recording.
The one that I bought.
All right.
I think it's over here. No, that's
Okay. So, you all awoke in the town of Greenest, and at the behest of Governor Nighthill, you accepted the task of finding out the location of the raiders' camp and rescuing the villagers and Leosin that were captured. You all departed soon after, managed to defeat raiders that were lagging behind, getting critical information about the camp that allowed you to infiltrate the camp successfully. While inside the raider camp, Sir Gijo managed to save the Greenest villagers with his quick thinking of posing as a guard, while Phelan and Amber discovered the tent that Leosin was being held in. Once discovered, Phelan and Amber killed the interrogators and the guards that were around Leosin's tent and escaped up the embankment with the help of Sir Gijo. You all quickly departed, accomplishing your mission, defeating a rear guard and arriving safely at Greenest. You all were instructed by Leosin that he knows that the cult is hiding secrets in the cave, and that you all should investigate at first light. All right, so where we're going to open up to once again, we are back in the town of Greenest. It is the next morning here. And you guys already know you have the task of probably finding Leosin kind of first thing in the morning here to discuss on where to go on from there. Okay. Do you need any more directions on being able to access like the little maps there?
Hold on. I think you gotta go on my character, that's why.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Go onto your character, and then at the top, like to the far right of where you see your name, you should say Campaign Tyranny of Dragons, and then a little play button right above your HP.
You see it or no?
Thank you, Baba.
Hold on.
Yeah, no worries.
It's not on my character sheet, is it?
No, it is. Like, here, I will share the screen real fast so you can see what it looks like here. Let me share. Well, I can't share the screen from there. Oh, I can. All right.
Huh? Just follow what he's telling you, hon.
Okay,
like
cool.
Copy his screen, basically.
Yeah, so it's up here. If you're watching the stream, it's this little play button right above the HP right here.
There it is.
See it? Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah,
This
you guys
thing.
are connected. Yep, you guys are connected now.
Listen.
Yep, and I can see you. You're using Sergio's little map thing there. All right, let me get the music back on here. I know, it's nice and peaceful. Nice little peaceful music.
Yep.
Okay. So everybody's all settled now, right?
Not.
We're getting it settled.
1 second, got it.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
I mean, you could keep going. I'm just setting it up on the...
We have to discuss it.
Oh yeah, like I said, you could keep discussing. Go ahead and discuss away.
Oh, discuss away. So you guys are all kind of in like a shared quarters right now when you hear kind of a little gentle knock on the door. The voice is relatively unfamiliar to you, but you do hear a knock, 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 knock. Excuse me. Leosin would like to see you guys down in the courtyard. I believe he has new information for you.
Who are you?
I'm just one of the guards here in Greenest. He's asked me to grab you all from your rooms.
All right.
And then you
Is
hear,
there food?
yeah, you hear his footsteps kind of like head off down the hallway without answering your question of is there food.
Dude.
So you kind of like roll out of bed, let out your couple of morning yawns. As I imagine you guys would like to make your way over to the courtyard or deviate and do something else.
I'll go see it.
Courtyard sound good, yo?
Yeah, we're gonna go see Wilson.
Okay, gotcha. So as you come out to the courtyard there, you find Leosin and Nisim. Nisim being Leosin's young ward, that first talked to you before you guys set out to that raiders camp there. You see them talking with like Leosin still covered in quite a bunch of bruises before he sees you all coming out of the keep. Yeah, you see Appa just like running around the courtyard, kind of playing with a couple of the kids there, even have a couple of them on his back, as Leosin kind of puts up a hand waving to you all, as he says,
"Ah, you guys, come over. I've got additional information there for you. After all you've done already for me personally and for the people of Greenest, I hate to ask anything more from you, but the need is great."
Which is the you need, Squire.
I wouldn't say that I'm a squire, nonetheless, Sir Gijo, but but as we discussed previously, I need you to return to the cultist camp. You know your way around it now. If the cultists are preparing to conduct another raid, or a large body of them marches away, or if anything substantial is carried into or out of that cave, we need to know. If you have any chance to get into the camp and look around again, that would be ideal. And to spot anything that's changed.
And what do we do if we get spotted? There's hundreds of them in there.
I'm gonna run for the hills.
Well, I certainly don't recommend letting yourselves get captured.
as he kind of like says that with kind of like a smile on his face.
Can you hear her or no?
A little bit. What'd you say, Arlene?
I was saying I can go in covert using disguise.
Ooh.
That sounds like a fantastic idea. I mean, I think you guys definitely let your presence known, but if there were so many people there, and you didn't raise any guards, anything obvious, I'm sure that you can probably get back there pretty easily.
I'll go. I'm gonna put my earbuds in.
Yeah, I'm gonna invite her to a call. That way
Okay.
it's easier to hear her.
Yeah, no, that sounds great. I love it. While she's working on that there, Leosin does kind of continue on as he says,
This mission now is very important, and I don't believe anyone else is capable of handling it. But I must go to the city of El Terrell.
which is
No, hold on.
is it now? Hello, hello?
Yeah, is she?
Hello?
Interesting. Oh, hold on, I got it. Well, we gotta wait anyway, so let me do this. And then do this.
I don't see the tyranny on her.
Okay, there you go.
You're not going to. I have all the channels blocked off.
What? Oh, yeah, she's got to give her permissions.
Hold on. Cause I tried that. She's added to the other chats now. Oh, there it is.
She can't access them unless I give her access.
Okay.
I have everything super duper locked down in this channel.
Yeah. There she is. Hello, Arlene. Welcome back.
Hello, I'm sorry if you still hear me too.
Oh, and it's quite fine, Amber. Thank you.
Yep, now it's working.
Yeah, I just had to switch the thing to it. I sounded all fancy. Okay,
Your
so
fancy pants voice.
yeah. So what you guys should remember, like Leosin kind of like the city of El Turel is where he needs to go. So it's ELTUREL if anybody's taking notes. Right? As he continues on,
Like, I've been investigating the cult of the dragon for quite some time there. And I must talk to my paladin friend Onthar Broom in Elturel. I must leave immediately. Meet me there when you have finished exploring this cave. Bring whatever information that you can, and we'll compile our notes together.
Bet.
Why do you sound different?
I must have just gotten over a bit of a cold last night.
You're not Rashad.
okay. So Leosin's kind of fed you that information, and that link up point is an individual named Onthar. It's spelled ONTHARR. ONTHARR. Onthar. Okay. That is the person that Leosin is going to be talking to in the city of El Turel. Alright. And you see Nisim kind of going inside the building and coming back out with a couple of like bags and travelers packs. As you can pick up on the intent that he's probably leaving with Leosin here pretty soon to travel to this distant city. What would you guys like to do? Or any other questions to ask? Or would you like to
I mean, I
begin-
guess it's a good time to come up with a plan.
Yeah, and discuss amongst yourselves.
Babas.
Babas, yes, okay, babas.
Sorry, the baby was climbing over Adrian.
But as far as like a plan, I do like the covert idea. I say if we need to get like a closer look, it's definitely good to take advantage of that. Otherwise, we can always just camp out on the cliffside above the cave opening.
Well, if I'm able to go in covert, do we still have those two in a tree?
No,
you could backtrack that way, but you're fairly certain that they're probably still there, if not already like eaten by scavengers.
I thought we brought them with us.
Did you guys?
Because if I couldn't,
Oh, you guys
Did we
brought them
bring
with you. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, no, so they're still tied up there. Sorry, I thought you guys left them up in the trees, but yeah. So that
because
drow
one of them was
elf.
supposedly high ranking.
Yeah, exactly.
It was
So
a
that
better
drow
one.
elf and that higher ranked cultist there, that veteran, yeah, both are still there, under guard.
I mean, I can go in as a veteran to get more information behind closed doors.
Is that gonna work with how tiny you are, though?
Well, she has disguise self. So one of
Oh,
us
you have an
could wear
ability.
her-
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
One of us could wear the veteran, and she could just disguise. So two of us going.
Alright, and you guys let me know when you're ready to proceed, okay?
I was thinking maybe I'll stay up on the hill since I have the ring for it.
Phelan, would you like to join me under covert?
Fuck yeah, let's go.
Since you two like to roll the same numbers.
We also have the same mental breakdowns, but
Yeah.
it's just how close we are.
Okay, sweet.
Uh-huh.
So you, Amber, have the spell Disguise Self, if you so will. You, Phelan, with probably a little bit of help here, you're gonna have to kind of piece together maybe a disguise, or are you just going in as yourself, or you're trying to like take some of the robes, take some of his armor, take some of his robes, kind of like don yourselves in that cultist garb. You take everything, full cultist garb, and then, from my understanding, Sir Gijo, you're just gonna kind of have Overwatch there, on top of there.
Yeah, I was taking off.
I think you should take Alpha, because if you're going to be around the campus, they've seen him already with a bloody beak.
Okay,
Alright.
gotcha. And
Yeah.
Appa kind of like turns to you guys, kind of turns his head and gives out a little soft "hoo" as he begins following you. So I
Tell my
think that
in charge
sounds like a
of Appa this
solid
now.
plan. So you guys depart Greenest, and heading back towards that Raiders camp. So, but what you guys see in just a second here, as I get things changed up,
Is a pause screen.
is a yes, exactly, a pause screen. He's a do 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 do. Okay, and then both of you guys are working here. Okay.
Am I able to cast Mage Armor and Disguise Self at the same time?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, because they're
Okay.
neither of them are concentration, so you can definitely cast Mage Armor ahead of time, and then you can definitely cast Disguise Self ahead of time. Yeah, because neither of them are concentrations. They just both last for an hour for me. Disguise Self lasts for an hour, and 8 hours for Mage Armor. So yeah, perfect timing here. And so as you guys approach the camp, it is, you don't see as many, like, you don't see any, if at all, any like previous fires or anything like that. And as you guys are kind of reconning the area, it's almost seemingly deserted, save for a small campfire towards the center of this depression here. You, Sir Jijo, are able to make out 3 individuals kind of situated around this fire, while you, Phelan and Amber, you're strolling through this camp. You're right by that guard post, and there's nobody up here.
Seems like they cleared out pretty quick.
Let's go ahead and everybody roll perception for me. Let's go and get some dice rolls going here as you're kind of, like, you, Sir Jijo, are kind of scanning like the entire area, while the other 2 are down there. So I got a 7 for Phelan, 13 for Amber, and an 8 for Sir Jijo over here. So you, Amber, and Phelan are able to see that a bunch of these tracks are kind of going the opposite direction that you are. You even see where you can make out to be like wheel tracks that are kind of sunken into the dirt as if they were carrying something like pretty heavy. But this camp has definitely been abandoned. You, Sir Jijo, as you look around, you get like more of a focus on those individuals there at the center of camp. Then you notice that they're not in any of the typical cultist garb. And you also see like some skins of like animals hanging up on like the outside from one of their tents, as if maybe they're hunters of some type.
I'm gonna talk to Appa.
Okay, sweet. So you cast Speak with Animals. What do you ask Appa here?
If he sees anything inordinary, or you should spot anything.
When were you able to talk to me?
Stopping.
Who?
I learned a spell to speak to you, Appa.
Does that mean you get to feed me more meat? Who? Can the others speak to me as well, Jijo?
No, just me.
Who?
And that you can kind of see like Appa's like fur kind of stands up as if he's super excited to finally be able to actually like converse with somebody here. But Appa does answer your question of
I don't smell anything off in the air. Perhaps a musty scent is coming from that cave there.
what do you guys do?
That's an articulated as fuck owlbear right there.
He's got Speak with Animals. Appa's not stupid. He's got a good intelligence. He's got a.
That's only because we told you to have good intelligence. Thank you, Baba.
No, owlbears are pretty intelligent. They've got a pretty good intelligence score.
Alright, I'm gonna...
Kind of. I mean, it's 3, but he's a learned one because he was in a circus for a while.
Learned.
Okay, go ahead, guys.
I'm gonna head over here.
Well, I guess me and Phelan are gonna make our way through
Okay.
towards the cave.
Go.
Gotcha. And you, Sir Gijo, are kind of scaling. You're going over towards the cave entrance there. Gotcha.
Jump and rope.
Gotcha. And you, Amber and Phelan, you guys can move your own tokens, actually. Ha 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 ha. Less work for me. Yes.
I cannot.
Ha ha, fuck you. I'll move yours.
Okay. And as you guys both kind of are approaching that small group of what you presume to be hunters, one of them kind of like looks up. He says,
Hey, you guys are a bit late, don't you think? Everybody went already ahead and left. What are you guys doing back here?
Forgot something.
Double checking the cave.
Oh, that makes sense. They've left a couple of guards here. I don't know what they're guarding exactly, but there's a couple of you guys still left in there. Be sure to bring in some of this meat here that we captured for you.
as you can see, like off to their side, you just see like a couple of slabs of what you can probably make out to be maybe bear or some other like gamey type animals.
Ah, yes, excellent.
Okay, so you fail and go over, kind of like take these slabs of meat. As the hunters kind of like turn back to what they were doing originally, of just kind of maintaining this little fire here and conversing amongst themselves, but they do not seem bothered by your appearance. You, Sir Gijo, see Amber and Phelan able to kind of like breeze right by after stopping briefly with like these hunters, the hunters all off in the distance.
We'll point at the rope to let them know there's a quick getaway if they need it.
Okay, gotcha. How do you make your way down the little how do you make your way down into this depression here, Sir Gijo, with Appa right there with you?
We never get out of bed.
I'm just gonna go down the hole.
Okay, gotcha. As you kind of try to like find some good handholds, go ahead and roll either an athletics or dexterity check for me, to see how well you get down there. As you kind of see Appa kind of like looking over like the edge, obviously not wanting to jump down there.
Damn, I got one-handed and just land.
Yeah, you managed to kind of expertly like kind of navigate that way, and as you kind of point to around the elevation, you see Appa kind of making his way across before slowly starting to very cautiously slide his way down like a pretty slanted embankment here, before he's able to kind of catch up to all of you. And as you guys get to the entrance of this cave here, what you guys see is so what you guys see is the entrance to the cave is very broad and tall, but the ceiling quickly lowers to a height of probably about 15 feet. So it's like a cave that kind of slants in a little bit. As you guys are kind of approaching from the outside with a bunch of light still streaming in, you can see 3 guards standing inside the entrance. These guards in particular are wearing the Cult of the Dragon garb, but they look a little bit more built than the typical cultists. Okay? So let me change the screen here to this dragon hatchery.
So it is a hatchery full of eggs.
It's a dragon hatchery. It's a Cult of the Dragon. All right, and let me show you guys what. Let me get rid of some of this fog of war.
Who's watching?
All I see is gray.
All I see is gray.
Meaning it won't reveal itself until we move.
What? Wait, is that a song?
No, it's just like the gray hair. The gray hair.
No! Don't make fun of me.
We're not making fun of you.
It's my gray hair. Okay, that's probably, you guys can probably see about that far in there. There you go. Yeah, camera looks good there. Okay, so this is what you guys see are 3 guards. They're kind of situated almost in like a triangular formation as one of them kind of like turns to see you all enter. He says,
Arlene's been Curtis.
Halt! Who goes there?
Let Phelan speak. She's the one who's also dressed like the cultist.
I don't remember the guy's name, and I didn't write it down.
Pray to God and he'll tell you.
State your business. What are you doing here? You're supposed to already be gone with the rest.
Yeah, well, it doesn't hurt to do a quick pass through. By the way, the hunters outside brought over or had some meat. We have that for you here too. You need to stay fed.
Well, if you have meat, go bring it down to the meat storage we got down there.
all right.
Okie dokie.
Okay. And so as you, Phelan, kind of skirt by, Sir Gijo, Amber, what are you guys doing? You guys just following right in trace?
I'm following Phelan because I'm acting as some sort of.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
What is your spell save DC here as you're kind of getting past some of these dragon claws here?
Hold on.
Your spell save is 15 here. Okay.
Okay. Why is there a red ring around me?
Gotcha. So as you, Amber, yeah, no worries. Your spell save is 15. So you, Amber, are able to kind of pass through these guards as they are not able to see through your disguise, despite them kind of eyeing all of you.
I marked her as race, so she knows she's disguised.
Yeah, no, that's perfect, actually. Love it.
Okay.
Sir Gijo, I think you're in control of Appa this time around and whatnot, so Appa's going to be following you for the majority of this here.
Does he fit through this cave?
Yeah, no, this is a very large, like, cave entrance. It's just starting to the ceiling is starting to kind of narrow down here.
Hey, your owl bear there. How long you been training that thing?
It's been with us for a good few months now.
Can it do any trick?
Only when you're hungry.
Oh, only when it's hungry, eh?
He says
Nah,
he needs
blow the
food.
whistle, Gijo. Show him the cute stuff that he can do.
And you still have on that speak with animals there as you hear
Appa, do you want me to do a handstand? I can do a handstand.
Appa, do it.
And so you all kind of like turn back to see Appa kind of standing onto his like his forelegs there. The dragon claws almost kind of like taken aback at the sight. As they kind of part the ways here for you, so you, Sir Gijo, are also able to kind of just bypass these guys, and Sir Appa's kind of following in trace. You, Phelan, and Amber, as you're kind of going down this corridor, you see that it does turn to the right, as well as like there's a depression going further in front of you as I uncover some more of this map here for you. Fog of War, Eraser. You're able to see down through this depression here. All right, that's that. All right,
Is this going downhill right here?
Oh, hold on. Let me paint the scene here as I delete some of this fog of war. All right, okay, perfect. And then let me change up the screen. Okay, perfect. So you see like just a bunch of like fungus down in the area 3 right there. Like a whole bunch of fungus like concentrated over on like the right side at the end of these stairs here. There's also a trail in front of you, Phelan and Amber, or a tunnel that kind of goes around the corner there. Which way would you guys like to go?
Where you want to go, Phelan?
I don't want to check out these mushrooms. What kind of mushrooms are they useful in any way?
Okay.
I'm gonna use my detect poison and disease. So. Can I?
You're gonna use what there, Sir Gijo?
I use detect poison and disease. On the
Did
For
disease?
duration, you can sense the presence, location of poisonous creatures, and diseases within 30 feet of you. You can identify the kind of poisonous creature, or disease in each case. Okay, poison. So as you cast Detect Poison and Disease, you don't sense any poisonous creatures in like the immediate area. But you, Phelan, as you're the first one down the stairs, kind of followed pretty closely behind Sir Gijo. I need both of you guys to roll perception checks for me. So I get a 9 from Phelan. And a 17 from Sir Gijo. So you, Sir Gijo, I guess as Phelan's like almost about to kind of take a step down here, you are able to kind of take a look at these stairs, and you see that the last stair is kind of constructed so that like the lowest of steps is kind of coming down at a harder angle, right? And as Phelan kind of steps on that last stair, Phelan, I need you to go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw.
Gross. I don't wanna.
You can roll at advantage because Sir Gijo kind of is like about to point out this trap to you here. Okay.
14 made it.
Sweet. So the last stair kind of gives way, almost as if it's been trapped. As you manage to kind of catch your balance and still slide to the very bottom of this last floor, this last step here. You're not prone, but you've definitely managed to catch yourself, but you find yourself kind of like face to face with really odd looking fungus all around this right side here. You, Amber, see this. You, Sir Gijo, kind of see this. Amber, go ahead and, or sorry, Phelan, go ahead and do a nature check for me as you're kind of face to face with this fungus. Sir Gijo, Amber, what would you guys like to do, seeing like Phelan almost fall and bust her butt?
Watch your step.
I'm okay.
Carefully walk down.
I'm gonna carefully walk down. Right, so Amber,
Watch that last step.
so Amber kind of carefully walks down there, obviously avoiding that last step. Sir Gijo, you said something?
I just told Phelan to watch your step.
Okay, gotcha. And you, Phelan, as you get closer to one of this fungus here, you're able to make out that the one right in front of you is a violent fungus as it begins to slowly start to animate and kind of come to your forefront, you right in front of it.
I'm gonna stab it.
Let's roll for initiative.
Fuck!
As you ready your sword, kind of identifying these creatures, you turn back and say, this fungus is pretty abnormal here. Let me go ahead.
Let her stab it. Don't make the roll.
This one's alive, and not in like the, oh, it's a plant alive. It's like alive.
Do we roll for initiative too?
I feel like we're about to have a fight on our hands.
Yep, I'm gonna have everybody roll for initiative. So I got 8 for Sir Gijo, 17 for Phelan. Don't worry, the violent fungus kind of rolled like poop. And as the first one stirs, it kind of causes the other ones here to kind of stir. And 11 for Amber. Okay. Okay, so the order that we're going to go here, it's going to be Phelan, then Amber, Sir Gijo, and then the enemies are on deck after that, okay? So Phelan, your go. With Amber, you're on deck. Think about what you want to do, okay?
I yell to them that fire my work best.
Alright, I'm gonna start
Don't yell at me.
with my long sword. Maybe 13.
13 hits.
Yeah.
10, gotcha.
Yep. And
You have two
That's
attacks. You have 2 attacks now at
oh,
level
that's
5.
good. I do have 2 attacks now.
Mhm.
Oh, that one does not.
Yep,
hit.
9 hits.
Oh, holy shit. Okay.
Yeah, they're fungus.
Yeah, there.
Straight up fungi.
And 8 point. So you all see Phelan take out her long sword and kind of get 2 good gashes into this violent fungus that kind of shakes a little bit. You end your turn. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
No, that's it.
Gotcha. Amber, it's your go with Sergio on deck.
Can I set them on fire?
You sure can.
I set them on fire.
Gotcha.
Firebolt.
You're gonna cast Firebolt. All right. Which one are you attacking? A, B, C, or D?
I don't want to accidentally get Phelan, so I'll go for B.
Okay. Gotcha. Go ahead and roll to attack for me.
So +7.
Um,
Oh,
Nine,
nice.
Yep, 9 hits. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Nice.
Sweet. And so as your firebolt like hits this fungus, you see that it does even more damage than you originally thought, right? Almost sending it up completely in flames before the fire kind of dies out, right? So you know that they're a bit probably vulnerable to fire damage here. Okay. Anything else you'd like to do?
I get 2 actions?
I don't think so. So that's your action to be able to cast a spell, since you're not a martial class, but if you have any bonus actions you want to take, you can.
Nah, I'm good with setting one on fire. I'll let TJ do one.
Okay, gotcha. Sweet. Sergio, it's your go with enemies on deck.
I'm gonna firebolt on C.
Firebolt on C?
On A.
On A?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Go ahead and roll to attack for me. Sweet, at 10 hits, roll for damage. Sweet. So that's boom. So double. So that's 24 points there, right? It's because that's damage doubled. As you, Phelan, feel like a sting of fire kind of move past your face before one of these violent fungus catches on flame, and it is dead.
Wait, if I get doubles, it's double.
For attacking something that's vulnerable to damage, the damage is doubled.
Isn't the BB dead too?
Nope, B is hanging on there by a thread. Okay. Anything else you'd like to
I don't
do,
know.
Sergio?
I'm gonna cast firebolt.
Yeah.
So you can only cast one spell a turn. Your 2 attacks per turn is for your attacking with like your longbow or your short sword. But if you're casting a spell, that's an action in of itself. So you have your bonus action and your
I
movement.
will hit the with my longbow.
What's up?
Hold on, I gotta get the baby situated real quick.
Okay, I gotcha.
Longbow on B.
Oh no, I'm sorry. So I should say, so you have your action, bonus action, and movement, right? You casting a spell is your entire action right there. All right, so you only have your.
This is attacks per action is 2.
Correct. That's if you take the attack action. What you took was cast a spell action, okay? Which are 2 different things.
Can I do nothing?
Does that make sense there? So
If you did an action first, then you could have gone to it twice.
correct. So like for the actions in combat, right? So they're all kind of separate and different. So there's the attack action, cast a spell, dash, disengage, dodge, and a couple of others. So those are your action economy. So if you cast a spell, you're using your entire action to cast that spell, and you can't attack further unless you have something very specific towards that. Okay?
That's some bounces action. Does that make sense?
What's up? Are you speaking? I can't hear you.
So if I shot my longbow first, would that count as 1 or both?
So you can't attack and cast a spell in the same turn normally, right? So it's either like one or the other that you have to choose. But right now, if you have 2 attacks per action if you take the attack action, right?
Yeah.
So it's either you choose like one or the other, whichever one kind of works better for you in that given situation. Okay?
Okay. So then yeah, in my turn.
Gotcha. Perfect. So it's the Violet Fungus turn here, and they can't move very fast. They can only actually move 5 feet is what it looks like. they have a 10-foot reach. So these ones are slowly making their ways towards you, but Violent Fungus B is going to be within your range, Phelan. He's going to make 2 attacks against you. The first for a 19, which hits, and the second for a 10, which misses. So so you feel like one of these vines hit you for 3 necrotic damage as you feel like a piece of your leg skin kind of burning a bit there. That ends all of the Fungus's turns. Phelan, it's your go with Amber on deck. So 14 hits as you kind of close distance with B over here.
That one's a natty.
Oh, actually, so the first strike will kill him. You still have movement speed. Go ahead and roll damage for C there on that crit. Sweet, so 14 points of damage there on that second. As that ends your turn, as you all see Phelan manage to slice another Violent Fungus in half before closing with the third.
Do I need to speak for this one or no?
What feat? No, you can do your bonus action Shield Bash. You could do your bonus action for Shield Bash if you want.
No, that's everything.
And 4? Okay, gotcha. Sweet, Amber, it's your... Boop. Boop. Uh-oh. There we go. Alright, cool. Amber, it is your go with Sergio on deck.
I set fire to C.
Set fire to C. Sweet, roll to attack. A 10 hits. Roll for damage. As you, Phelan, see another bolt of fire kind of streak right in front of you, hitting this fungus for 26 points. Right, as it is now set on fire, and it dies. Okay. And do you move anywhere, or should you staying put just right there on like the edge of the stairs there?
Stay put.
Stay put? Okay, cool. Got it. Sergio, it's your go. There's one fungus left there.
Firebolt.
Okay.
Another firebolt. Go and roll to attack.
We told you to use Firebolt in the first place.
It wasn't listening.
An 11 hits. Roll for damage.
Ooh, we did.
Ooh, what's 17 times 2? Like, what, 34?
That is 34.
Nice. Sweet. So you fucking one-shot this thing with this other firebolt, kind of completely engulfing it into flame. And as you all take another quick look around, you don't notice any of the same, like, inanimate, like, or any other fungus kind of staying still. Like these ones that managed to kind of catch you guys a bit off guard here. Sweet. Boom.
Can any of these fungus have any, like, positive effects?
Yeah, did you want to try, like, to harvesting something from them, potentially?
Yeah.
I'm gonna laugh if you poison yourself.
So they're not necessarily poisonous here. But yeah, let me get to my thing here. As you, Sergio, kind of go over to one of these things to try to harvest some of these component from this monster here. They died from elemental damage, so I need you to select a skill of your choice, like sleight of hand, athletics, investigation, nature, survival, whatever, that you want to try to use to harvest something useful from these guys. What skill do you want to use?
Survival.
Survival? Gotcha. Go ahead and roll a survival check for me and see if you're able to identify anything of use. And you are able
14.
to identify something useful on this creature. You can potentially take some of its like its barbed tentacles, or do you have anything else in mind?
I don't know. I'll take the tentacles out.
Okay, gotcha. So like that same long tentacle that was used to hurt Phelan, you managed to kind of cut one off expertly, and you put it inside your bag as you're able to kind of keep it there. Okay. Yeah, and let's go ahead and roll a d6 to see how many you're able to harvest successfully here.
Okay, I'll look. 6.
Okay, sweet. And so you managed to get 4. Okay.
What is it called? Tentacles?
Yeah, fungus tentacles. All right, let me erase some more of this map here. As you guys, I imagine, are you guys turning back or continuing to kind of head forward here to the next little area of this cave?
I'm down to continue.
Yeah, I want to see if there's any other properties that could help with these fungus.
You're probably like, as you're kind of going through the remnants of whatever you can find of these fungus, like what you probably got is probably the most important thing from here. You don't find anything other of use. Appa's kind of trailing behind there. So as you, Phelan, as you begin to enter like this next section of this cave system here, what you can see is hundreds of bats kind of aligning the ceiling of this place. Go ahead and roll perception checks for the group as you all kind of get nearer. It's going to be a group perception check.
My hands are full. I'm feeding a small mimic child.
Okay, no worries. 15 and 21. So yeah, so you
11.
guys in 11. So you Phelan, Sergio, and Amber are also able to kind of make out bulkier looking creatures that you've already have come into contact with previously, and you can make them out to be sturgays, and there are a lot of them. They all seem to be sleeping along with these bats.
I say we don't fuck with it and just try to go by as quietly as possible.
Yeah, no, still checks. Both of you, actually.
They are all asleep right now.
I say if there's no reason to antagonize them, let's not.
Yeah, I agree with that one.
There's a way forward in number 4. Well, there's a way forward in number 2. Which way do you guys want to go?
Two.
What it looks like. Does 4 go elsewhere? Is at the end of the trail?
From where you're situated in the cave, that's about as far as you're able to see.
So we don't know if it goes forward or not.
Well, let's go ahead and roll another group perception check as you're beginning to hear kind of like noises kind of echo throughout this cavern here. Ooh, bad rolls all around. 7, 5, and 10. So you hear like the echoes of probably like water dropping somewhere off in the distance. You hear maybe you're not able to make out like distinct words or anything like that, but you do hear kind of chattering and like maybe people talking that kind of echo softly throughout this cavern, kind of like from different directions all around you. So are you guys heading back up to area 2 or trying to transverse into area 4 here?
I don't follow Phelan, so share everyone.
Okay, gotcha. And Appa kind of trails right behind. And as you guys come back through, those guards that you passed by before, kind of approach you once again, as they say,
Hey, you guys are going the wrong way. The meat storage is down there.
As he points towards the left, the same direction you guys just came from. What do you guys do?
All the stirs are sleeping. I don't want to bother them. I already had to deal with the stupid mushrooms.
Yeah, well, that way is to Mondath's chamber. She specifically said nobody's to bother her, so you are not going that way. I don't care if there's freaking sturdies down there. They're weak little creatures anyway. If they come out and attack you, just kill them. Just get down there.
What do you guys do?
I'm gonna try to tell them to clear it for us.
Oh, go ahead and roll a persuasion check at disadvantage.
How about?
I'll pay you to clear it for us.
I hear the echo.
Okay. So go ahead and roll a persuasion check at disadvantage, Phelan, as Sergio kind of starts to talk about having these guys clear them for.
Really?
Ooh.
Fuck you, RNG.
No, there's no way we're gonna clear that. We've been tasked to be able to guard the entrance here.
As you, Amber, tried to kind of back him up a little bit, as the guards continue to say,
Mondath has charged us with making sure people don't come inside these caverns. After what happened
We'll
last
take
night.
over for you.
No, after what happened last night, one of our chief interrogators were murdered, and that damn monk got away. That's why they ordered the whole camp to get out of here, because we knew something was coming, something bad.
You think we don't know that?
Well, hell, imagine, of course you would. But regardless, if you want to face Mondath's wrath for bothering her, that's up to you if you go that way. But you're not going to be able to get to the meat locker that way.
What else is past meat locker?
Whoa, have you guys not been down here before?
Not this deep.
You just want to make sure you know.
Makes sense. I mean, you guys don't look like you're very high ranking in the cultist order after all. But deeper down below, that's where some of the kobolds are. They're managing some of the eggs that are even deeper within the cavern. Mondath says that we shouldn't be moving those eggs anytime soon since they're so close to hatching.
You really trust the kobolds to keep track of that, right?
Well, the kobolds definitely revere dragons, much like all of us. Don't you guys revere dragons?
Yeah, but you know the kobolds are a little slow sometimes.
okay. What do you guys do? As like you see one of the cultists kind of like nods ahead and goes back to his original post, but the other two are kind of staying back and watching you.
If y'all are
Yeah,
going to be
that's
guarding the
absurd.
cave entrance, why are you not at the cave entrance then?
Hey man, she kind of makes a good point. I don't feel like getting in trouble.
As like one of the guards kind of turns to him, as like they both begin to give a pretty big shrug as he kind of turns back and he says,
If Mondath asks, it's your ass, not ours.
as they depart to go back to the entrance, heeding Phelan's warning there. What do you guys do? As I can see you're kind of split between going one way versus the other. I'm excited.
Am I able to switch to disguises to look like one of the higher up cultists to go down that path?
Like one of these dragon claws here is what you're trying to disguise yourself as, or
To make it so it wouldn't be as like, what are you doing in crap, forgot name.
Going for a higher rank.
Keep listening.
go ahead and roll a history check for me to see if you've encountered somebody that you think that you could emulate. An 8. Okay. So you remember your combat in Greenest against like the dragon like these dragon cultists here. And then your battles with those other raiders. You could probably make out that veteran disguise that veteran you probably met. It's probably the highest ranking member so far, save for Cyan Wrath himself, that half blue dragon warrior that Sir Gijo fought before. So your disguise.
So literally, that I am disguised as would be a higher rank than those fuckers.
He's a bit lower ranking than what Amber's disguised as right now. But these guys here were questioning which way you were bringing the meat through, not necessarily questioning your disguises. Your disguises are working right now, as far as you can tell. They were concerned with the location of where you're taking that meat.
What I'm saying is, like, if I can change disguises right now, I could make my way down to that through 2 and not raise too many red flags, because the guards aren't going to go back and tell her.
You can certainly try. But yes, you can 100% disguise yourself as one of the dragon claws, if that was the case. But your disguise right now, you feel like it is holding up pretty well.
Well, what do you guys think of that?
The less we have to deal with, the harder to hit enemies, the better. We may as well just go through 4.
All right.
If we can get through it quietly, great. If
Actually,
not,
let
well,
me erase a little bit more here. So as like Amber's kind of cutting the edge of that, so you do see like it kind of splits into 2 more kind of like locations here.
So I wouldn't even know which way to go for that.
Yeah, say we clear 4 and then come back and clear 2.
Yeah.
yeah, we may as well clear a little at a time. And 4 is the biggest hurdle at the moment. That's not going to be like super difficult to deal with. So
Okay.
they're all asleep, so we have the surprise if we do happen to.
Okay. So you
They are
guys.
weak, they said too.
So you guys managed to kind of like walk your way back over towards Area 4 here. And do you guys try to get past here stealthily?
Can we do stealth kills?
Well, yeah, it'll be a group stealth check here, just because there's too many individual rolls. So if you're rolling at disadvantage, roll at disadvantage. But I don't think anybody should be. Yep.
I have both advantage and disadvantage.
Yep, it cancels out. Yep. So 18 from Phelan. I need a stealth. So 7 for Sir Gijo. Amber, it is up to you.
Ooh.
16.
Wait, if it has a white circle on stealth, do I blink in or no?
What's up? No,
I have a white circle on stealth.
that just means you are proficient with it, so you get numbers are already added extra to your check there. That's why you have a +5 there. Okay. And so as you guys enter this Sturgay lair, you're able to kind of like tiptoe, making sure not to step on any like certain rocks that might cause a disturbance, as you're able to get to like the center of it, to where you can see additional areas here. And what you guys spot, boop, boop, boop. Yeah, you guys can see all of this down here. Okay, because that's just kind of like an enclave. And you guys can see everybody has some version of dark vision, right? I think Sir Gijo has dark vision, Phelan has dark vision, and I think you, Amber, you don't have dark vision, but I know you have the goggles of night, which allows you to get dark vision. So you guys are good there. Okay, gotcha. So
I was trying to mess it over there. It doesn't do anything.
okay, so this is what you guys see here. Like off in front of you, just looks like a refuse dump. Like you get like a very like foul air kind of coming from Area 5 there, as if that's where people have been depositing all of the junk, animal carcasses, and things of that nature. Area 6 here, you see that there's a pretty big curtain, kind of just going up a big curtain at the end of the stairs here, with a large stick situated just next to that curtain. And from there, you feel a cool breeze coming through and feeding into 4 from Area 6. And then in Area 7, kind of just above you, what you see is a bunch of kobolds kind of all talking together in a group, with a larger winged kobold as if he's giving them directions and kind of pointing downward into another depression. As you see, one of these kobolds kind of throw a piece of meat down into this depression that you guys can't see. What would you guys like to do right here as you're in like the center of it, while these Sturgies are still asleep?
Make a decision, face.
Okay, gotcha. Go ahead and roll a perception check for me there, Phelan.
Perception?
No.
No.
Gotcha. So So at the base of these like steeply descending steps, a curtain hangs across the passage. It's made from hundreds of like heavy leather strips, each about the width of like a human hand. The strips are fixed to the ceiling and are long enough to drag on the floor, right? And you see this curtain that extends from wall to wall. The leather comes from a variety of local animals, and it's badly cured. And the curtain is several layers thick with no gaps. You can't see through it at all. All right, but you feel that cold breeze still coming through. You still see that stick kind of situated right next to the curtain.
I pick up the stick.
Okay. Nothing happens.
I'm going to use said stick to very carefully near the bottom of the curtain, move it ever so slightly over so that I can see it.
Gotcha, sweet. And as you move the curtain over with that stick, you actually kind of feel it almost get snagged on like what appears to be like sharp barbs on like the opposite side. As you're able to keep at a distance, and what you are able to fully see the rest of this cavern here. And it is definitely the meat locker. You see like skinned pigs here just kind of resting on the floor, maybe on some type of weird looking paper and the sorts, and other animal carcasses throughout here.
I'm gonna
Fantastic.
have Appa go in here.
Ooh, yeah, Appa
I'm
kind of
about
like,
to eat everything.
yeah, Appa kind of pushes right past you, Phelan. Kind of seeing like his little tiny tail kind of wagging as he like hops on the first carcass that he sees and starts like chowing down and enjoying himself.
I'm gonna pay Appa. Like, there you go, boy. There's your meat.
Hey, snack time.
Meat, so good. Yum, yum, yum. Hoo hoo.
Are we able to cook some of this meat?
Why are we stopping to eat when we're still like in the middle of something?
Because Albert needs to eat.
I don't know.
Meat, good. Hoo hoo.
I'm saying meat's good.
Appa's very
You guys
happy
got
right
this
now.
down, though.
I'm glad he's having a grand old time. I'm gonna go ahead back up into here and prepare to deal with the kobolds.
Okay, sweet. Phelan, Amber, where are you situated? Did you kind of go down into the meat locker as well, or are you staying right there as you see Phelan kind of coming up the stairs? Okay.
Not interested in the meat locker, so I'll follow behind Phelan.
Okay, gotcha. And Sir Gijo, you're down there with Appa. Then, Janai just stepped
Can I
out.
harvest some of the meat?
Yeah, of course you can. Amber and Phelan, then I'm going to have you guys roll stealth checks here for me as you guys are kind of coming back through. So go ahead and roll stealth, and then I'll have Janai roll stealth when she gets back. 7. Okay.
7.
Okay, I'm gonna harvest meat.
Okay, yeah. So you managed to kind of carve out some deer, maybe some pig, which you think is probably beef. Janai just went to go use the bathroom, so once we get her check,
I'm also gonna use her ass then.
Yeah, take a shot.
Yeah, potty break.
I'm gonna go grab some chips.
Well, one of us has to.
Okay, I need you to roll a stealth check as you're coming back through this cavern here. A 19. Okay, sweet. So you're able to carry, like you're able to kind of carry this the stealthiness, this quiet walk. As you see Amber about to kind of like step on like a pebble that might roll into others as you stop her foot. As the Sergis are still asleep. She actually went to go to the bathroom here. Sergio, are you at the bathroom too, or are you back? I think he went to the bathroom as well. We'll just wait for them both to get back.
I have myself muted because then it'd be echoing. So
No,
I'm
actually,
waiting for Arlene to get back.
not so much, dude. You guys are perfectly fine.
Yeah, I haven't heard
Yeah.
any echoes from y'all.
Yeah, even when you guys weren't both, when you guys both were unmuted, we didn't really hear any echoes. So I think you guys are good to both unmute yourselves because you both are using headphones, right?
Yeah, but I heard myself and her when she was speaking.
Oh, okay. It's like echoing on your side. That's kind of, yeah, it gets inside your brain, right? Yeah, no
Yeah,
worries.
so I've just been I've had myself muted and been talking through her mic.
Okay, I gotcha. No, I totally understand.
The easier thing to do in that case is to mute her on Discord, and she can mute you on Discord. That way, you'd hear each other just because you're in the same room, but it's not echoing off of each other either.
Yeah, that's actually
You
perfect.
you
That's
guys wouldn't be able to.
no, no,
You
no,
guys didn't hear the echo?
no. No. Like we couldn't really hear any echo. It was perfectly fine.
Yeah,
But yeah, exactly what Janai said. If you guys mute each other in the Discord, then you guys can have yourselves unmuted, and we can hear you both perfectly fine.
Well, he's gone. So sorry, Miss Rachel. Kids, don't say please. You make me cry. Can you guys still hear me?
Mm-hmm.
No.
What is the stats actually? I need to look up Owlbear stats. I might actually have you start rolling for freaking Appa's little checks here too, his little stealth checks.
Me?
Yeah, since you're in control of him. I didn't have him roll stealth last time. Actually has a +1 to his dex too, so it'd be not bad. Actually, matter of fact, what are you still doing down there, Sir Gijo? Because you see Amber and Phelan going to like be heading towards that area 7 up there, like further.
I was still harvesting meat with Appa.
Yeah, you managed to harvest. You managed to harvest meat. What's next?
I'm gonna get Appa's attention and tell him to head back up.
Okay, I want you to go ahead and roll a stealth check for Appa here, as he's kind of making his way up the steps with that curtain that's still pulled all the way to the side. I mean, he has a +1 to his dex, so it's 1d20 plus 1.
Hold on. Fire. Alright, well, I'll be right back actually, because you just got back.
Okay.
I left on accident. That's okay.
Uh-oh. Oh, actually, no, I'll wait for them all to get back and whatnot. Then I'll have you roll a little perception check here. opening it up a little bit more, making it look more pretty. Oh, I actually have to brush a little bit. Oh.
Hello?
Hey, I'm back. Okay.
Hello?
Yep, we can hear you. You're good. Can you hear us?
No, for some reason my headset's not connected,
Hmm?
but it is connected.
Oh, well, we can hear you fine. Did you end up muting Sergio on Discord so that you don't get any echo for yourself there? Because we were...
I mean, I never heard that.
Oh, perfect. So I think it was just him then. Yeah, because we didn't hear any echoing either.
Hi.
Okay, he's
I
back.
hear an echo.
Okay.
You don't hear yourself?
Okay.
I hear you twice.
Yep. So if you guys mute each other in Discord, that problem will go away. And then you guys can both have your mics on. And because we don't hear an echo from you guys here.
Go to Discord.
And then Amber.
Is that better? Okay, I think we're good then.
Adrian!
Okay. And oh, excuse me. Okay. Oh. So, Phelan, go and roll a perception check as you, Amber, and Phelan begin to see Appa kind of make his way back up the stairs on the behest of Sir Gijo. Sir Gijo, I need you to go ahead and roll a stealth check for Appa here for him not to wake up the Sturgies. So that's a d20 plus 1 here. Then I imagine you're following close behind, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and roll a stealth check as well to not wake up these Sturgies.
So Alpha got 7.
Yeah, Appa got a 7. Let's see if you're able to save the day here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you managed to kind of cover for Appa's heavy footsteps as you kind of like kind of stroke his fur, his feathers a bit. So you begin to come through. You get back up there. Phelan, up above you, you see those kobolds that haven't noticed you guys at all. But otherwise you don't think anything else is amiss. What you can make out is that the winged kobold is probably training the other ones as a couple of them throw little pieces of meat down into that depression that you guys don't quite see through. What do you guys do?
I'ma go talk to him.
Sweet. And as you cross there, I need a DC 10 dexterity saving throw. Sweet. And 8. So as you kind of step forward, you feel the floor start to give as like a sheet of parchment that was cleverly painted to resemble the surrounding stone gives as you begin to kind of fall just a couple of feet before you feel the sharp sting of pain as you take just 1d4 piercing damage from some spikes. I need you to make a DC 10 Constitution saving throw for me as the spikes kind of pierce your foot here. And you take 2 points of piercing damage, right? But you manage to resist any poisonous effects that these spikes might have just had. right? You kind of let out a little alerting the rest of the kobolds to the rest of your presence.
I'm gonna scold.
You're gonna try to scold them?
Yes.
Okay. How so?
This feels like it was their idea.
Go ahead and roll a intimidation, but you can go ahead and use your athletics score for it. A 24. Gotcha. What does everybody else do as you see Phelan kind of like fall for this little trap here?
I'm like, yell out to her, Phelan, that's the second trap.
Is there a way around this that I can just walk around?
No, it's just kind of from wall to wall there. You can easily kind of like make a little jump or even fly your little wings just right over there. Perfectly fine.
Do I need to do athletics or am I good?
I'll make a little jump. I can't show my wings, can I? Is that part of my disguise?
Oh yeah, no, that's true. That's true. If you do spread your wings, it'll kind of break that disguise. So you're able to kind of hop over. So Gijo's able to hop over, and Appa's is going to follow and trace here. As you, Phelan, like turn to these little kobolds here, who all turn back at you. Some of them almost taking it back, but the winged kobold kind of steps forward a bit. As you hear them say,
Hey, you're not supposed to be here. Nobody passed here but us kobolds, for the orders of Tyranny himself. What are you doing here? Everybody knows about that crap. Why'd you step on it?
the rest of the
Someone had a little too
kobolds,
much to drink.
yeah, the rest of the kobolds are taken aback though. That's what you say, Amber. Go ahead and roll the deception check for me there. As the winged kobold kind of steps up to Phelan. She's probably the kobold's probably about half your height or so. And whatnot. And then it begins to smell.
I don't smell any alcohol on this one. What do you mean? Are you tricking me?
Oh, your nose is just broken.
You've
nose
just been
not
down in
broken.
the script too long.
Maybe your nose is broken.
I'm gonna get real close into his face and like hover over him and just stare down at him, like in face.
Okay, go and roll another intimidation check using your athletics there.
Can you guys hear me chewing?
No, you're fine. Right? So no, is it real? Weird.
I'm not
Let
sure.
me reload my screen. Music, stop being weird. Okay,
You want mac and cheese?
there we go. Oh, playlist.
Okay.
Tyranny of the Dragons. And then Creepy Dungeon. Okay. So you, Phelan, as you kind of loom over this winged kobold, you can see her kind of shrink back a bit. As she says,
Well, maybe it's our fault, ma'am. But Steinrath really doesn't want anybody else here, but he's just up ahead.
what's the rest of you guys?
Please prepare the trap. Don't wake the Stirgy. How is training going?
Well, so as you look down, you can see that there's 3 guard dricks kind of down there with a obvious barred area, kind of that cuts off the stairs leading up to this platform. As the kobold kind of turns back to you in answering both of your questions.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and reset that trap there. Steinrath is just around the corner there. A bunch of us are off duty. Try not to wake him up or bother him too much here. But training's going well so far. These guard drakes will whip him in shape in no time.
Make sure of it.
Okay.
I want to look down into the pit and look and see what's down there, aside from the drakes.
So what you see are just like different types of like bones and stuff like that, but there are definitely pharaoh-looking guard drakes down there that are kind of like snapping at each other and snapping and trying to jump up to try to get onto this ledge here. Sir Gijo, Amber, what do you guys do? Oh, as
I
you,
point to the left and ask if that's where Dynamax is.
sweet. So as you asked, they all point to south, leading up to the stairs.
I'm gonna whisper to Phelan and Amber saying that he knows what I look like, so I don't think I should go down there.
Agreed. We're in disguise. Phelan, do you want to go up?
No.
Me and Appa could handle these kobolds if we need to.
Okay, so Phelan's going up the stairs. Sir Gijo, are you staying put there?
I'll be at the bottom of the stair.
Okay, bottom
Right
of the
here.
stairs. And Amber?
I'll hang back.
Okay, you're hanging back there with Sir Gijo there. As the rest of the kobolds kind of see Appa kind of coming back, so they all kind of step aside. You, Phelan, are able to kind of get up these stairs with no problems as you discover more of this little area here. So you see a pathway kind of leading down further south. You see a whole nest of kobolds kind of situated in the other area there. They all seem to be just kind of handling their own business. As you get a bit closer, they all kind of look up at you, but they don't seem obviously interested. As if you've gotten past like that winged kobold there, like they clearly don't care.
I'm gonna have Appa cave these guys and keep them in this little corner.
Okay,
Right?
yeah, correct. That's a
Unnecessary
bridge.
intimidation.
Okay, gotcha. And whoops. So as Phelan's kind of going by herself there, you, Phelan, begin to see that same half blue dragon that attacked the town, kind of situating himself in a pretty large chamber here. So I'm gonna go around here. Oh my god. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna go right here. We're in 9. So you, Phelan, as you kind of eye the rest of this chamber, you can see that it's kind of painted with different murals of different types of dragons, but the most prominent ones are being like black dragons. You also see like a chest kind of off in the corner. You see Cyanrath there talking to 2 really big looking individuals. You have not been noticed so far.
I'm not gonna be able to do the thing that I really want to do right now. That's me.
I don't see any purpose to proceed any further, frankly. I don't feel that we could take everybody on right now. It feels kind of like a wasted effort.
You don't want to listen in?
I mean, that's probably all I could do. Can I hear them
We're
from
here
here?
to get information.
Go ahead and roll a perception check for me. Okay, so what you're able to make out is a bit of the conversation between Cyanrath and these 2 other guards here. You can't hear everything, but what you do pick up on is those dragon eggs are close to hatching. Like, I can't wait to meet our new masters. You hear further conversations about how most of the treasure has been taken away, but you're not able to discern the location from the conversation. But you still have not been noticed. Sir Gijo, Amber, you guys don't know what's going on with Phelan so far, but I mean, she's been away for a little bit here. What are you guys doing?
Uh-huh.
Is Phelan, are you gonna come back towards us? Because we don't know that we can make our way around. Is that a bridge, or can we get back to the third area?
Yeah, this is a bridge that leads over. So I feel like I've heard enough at least, so I am gonna make my way back carefully and come over here. Usher
hey.
Gijo over.
Hey, you! Did you talk to Sign Wrath?
I'm gonna hover over them again.
And they seem to kind of like scroll back a little bit.
You ask far too many questions. If you needed to know, you would know.
Well, it's kind of my job to know.
Did I tell you?
No.
Then right now it's not your job to know, is it?
Okay. You see him kind of like slink back still in the corner, like Appa kind of like looking very menacing and imposing.
I'm gonna set a hand on top of Appa's head and give him a little pat while I tell the others to proceed with their training of these guard drakes. They're going to be needed.
Gotcha. And they comply as you see the winged kobold kind of going back to her lessons with these other ones that look pretty fearful.
All right, I'm gonna wave Gijo over and relay the information. There's eggs in here, and they're close to hatching, and mostly the other has already been moved. Sign Wrath is definitely back there with 2 other guys.
Did you know where the eggs are?
Most likely further in the chambers. I'd assume we'd have to go past them or the other lady, but either way.
We could try going the other route.
I don't feel it's worth it in this case. There is not a lot that we can do. I feel our best option is probably just to camp the outside of the cave and potentially ambush them if they move the eggs.
What if the eggs hatch by then? They said that.
Kill them. They'll be babies. It doesn't matter.
Should we try to figure out if there's any other exits that they could possibly take the egg out of?
From what you guys can definitely make out, like the one entrance is like the one entrance and exit, like that main entrance there. You, Phelan, are able to work out that the distance kind of traveled between where Sign Wrath is versus where all of like those little kobolds are. It's a pretty good distance, so they're probably not going to interfere. Mm-hmm. If that's like one of like the bigger concerns. Like the distance.
My concern is getting our asses kicked.
It's up to you guys.
Sign Wrath is strong, but that was just me against them. If we attack all 4, we might be able to take them.
I don't think there's a point at the moment.
We need to get those eggs.
You just like antagonizing people.
What do you guys do? Do you guys leave it all to chance for later? Every action has a consequence.
But we're here to get information at this point.
You are.
What more information have we received other than the eggs? Don't we need more?
Yeah, we need more information, not to start a fight with somebody.
I mean, it'd be 3 to 4 if none of the other kobolds mess around or anything like that. I mean,
and
maybe.
if they do? The darkness is coming.
Is it really worth risking it?
Alright, let's head back then.
What do you guys do? You guys head back? Jump back over?
I'll come this way.
Oh. Let me
Going into darkness.
back into the darkness.
It's dark in here.
Hold on, I've got to find my
I don't
eraser.
remember casting a spell.
I gotta find my eraser.
I'm gonna come over here and tell these kobolds we've added more meat to the stores.
Okay, that's cool. It's not really our job.
I'm
You
just saying,
hungry?
go eat if y'all are hungry. Jeez.
Free food? Ma'am, are you serious?
You guys are guarding the eggs, are you not? You can't guard them if you're dead. You will die if you don't eat.
Gotcha. Go ahead and roll a persuasion at advantage for me. Amber, Sir Gijo, you all see this, see her talking. What do you guys do?
Really?
I will also tell them to go eat.
Okay, go ahead and roll the persuasion at advantage for me.
I'm gonna tell them they don't eat. A little.
Go ahead and roll a persuasion at advantage for me. It's just making a group check and whatnot. Let's see if Sir Gijo's able to kind of carry this over here.
Oh, I did not roll at advantage. I just did one.
Oh, true. Yeah, go ahead and roll again here. Sir Gijo rolled a 7.
You are not having a great time.
11.
Okay, so food. Like you see them all start to kind of look at each other and say food. As they begin to kind of slowly depart, you hear kind of squabbling from like that winged kobold and the rest of them. As they begin kind of arguing down there. You hear bits of like, "Hey, we were told by that drow to go eat," and this is like, "No, you're not supposed to. You're not on shift," and whatnot. As they're kind of going back and forth, as you manage to empty out that chamber there.
Beautiful. Let's go fuck shit.
Is this where the eggs are?
No.
No,
Let's go
so
fuck shit up.
that area there just looked like a little barracks there. There's like a whole bunch of cots and stuff of that nature kind of laid out there.
Gijo, go stash in that room around the corner, away from the entrance with Appa.
Can I what is it called? What is it?
What's up?
Perception check? Should I look for stuff that we can use?
Yeah. So as you look, go ahead and roll perception. Sweet. So as you, Sir Gijo, are kind
about yelling at me.
so you, Sir Gijo, as you're kind of looking around there, what you're able to find, so you find dozens of like dragon-themed talismans and amulets, that are worth about 150 gold total. Okay. So you can put like dragon-themed talismans and amulets, worth 150 gold in your notes there, and that's the things of significant value here. As you, Phelan, are still hearing kind of like snippets of conversation between Cyanrath and these two other guards here.
Oh, I might regret this.
Excuse me.
Sir Cyanrath! Sir Cyanrath!
Oh, you come through around the corner, Amber. You see Phelan about to her. You hear her begin to speaking. Anything that you're doing?
I hear her going for Cyanrath. I'll lie in back just in case she needs backup at some point.
Okay, gotcha. So you're kind of just situated right there, kind of a bit out of sight. As
Yeah, I'm also
Cyanrath...
feeding the small baby human.
Okay, I gotcha. So Cyanrath turns to face you, Phelan, as he sees you. As he says,
Huh. What are you doing here?
with like a low
There are many
growl.
apologies. The kobolds, we added more meat to the stores, and they're making their way towards the stores to, like, they're going to eat everything in sight.
You see him kind of like hum a little bit before leaning closer to you, kind of inspecting your garbs. As he says,
What's your name there, drow? Your face looks familiar. There are quite a bit of drow around. I know this. Your face in particular tingles my intuition.
Sounds gay, though. Okay.
He seems undisturbed by the kobolds fucking off.
You're probably more familiar with my brother, though I doubt you would even know his name. I doubt he would ever be introduced to you directly, sir. I just needed to know if we needed to kill the kobolds or not. I don't want to bother you too much.
Go and roll the deception.
Oh.
RNGesus, Jesus, please. Okay, that's better than what it was about to be. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but Sign Wrath, he's the... Okay, let's see how it goes.
God have mercy on us.
He kind of narrows his eyes. At you, Phelan. Kind of like picking through some of your words here. Like a small smile kind of like forming at the side of his face. He says,
Go ahead and cull the meek for me. Return back here with at least 6 of their heads. That'll show them to stay put and do what they're told.
You guys want to kill some kobolds?
Are you speaking to us or to the other guards?
Yes, sir. We're on our way. Let's go kill some kobolds. Come on.
sweet. All right, so as you backtrack, Phelan,
and I drag Amber with me.
yeah, so you still see like those other 5 still kind of conducting their training, but the others ones that you've seen are nowhere to be found in the immediate area.
Baba.
You coming, Jijo? Cool.
Okay.
Good. At least you stayed put. It seems Sir Cyanrath does not wish to be as...
Well, I don't want to lose my head. I follow orders because I'm a good soldier.
It was a smart move. It seems he has rescinded his offer.
Offer? What offer? He didn't tell me about any offer.
You don't want this one. Promise. And I'm gonna hop over the trap.
Okay, well, maybe I'll go talk to him myself and see what's up.
I don't recommend that. You might lose your head, friend. He's not in a pleasant mood.
You see the kobold kind of pause for a moment, kind of like in contemplation. As you, Phelan, kind of enter this area, those kobolds, you can hear them all like hooting and hollering down in area 6 as you begin to see on like the ceiling, like some of these bats are starting to stir. Same thing for the sturgeons, starting to stir from all the other commotion. Sir Gijo, Amber, what are you guys doing as Phelan kind of hops over that trap? Phelan, go ahead and roll
I'm not going to walk into the trap.
Stealth at disadvantage for me. Okay. Gotcha. So Phelan, so you're able to get into this area without disturbing the Sturgies too much or any further. Sir Gijo, Amber, are you guys still staying put there or kind of following behind Phelan here? What are you guys doing?
Yes, I'll follow behind.
Yeah, we're following.
Okay, gotcha. Follow behind. Then I'm gonna need stealth checks from you, Sir Gijo, at disadvantage here. And then 1 for Appa as well.
Shit.
So 7, and then roll for Appa, because right now Phelan's the only one with a good check.
Hey!
So we have 1d20 plus 1d20 plus 1.
Sorry, Appa. Roll twice. Or?
Nice. Yep, you're rolling twice. He's rolling at disadvantage as well.
Baba. Adrian's decided to take his own attack against the television.
Right.
Okay, and he
Nine.
he rolled a 9 there, right? So go ahead,
Adrian!
go ahead and position yourselves where you think you would be, as Phelan's kind of like leading the pack. Appa's probably the last one to kind of come over. As he is going to step on like a pretty large rock here, kind of like sending a little echo throughout these caves. Position yourselves as you will.
Hey. Where?
I guess not too far behind you guys.
Okay.
Or, what's in Area 5 again?
Like a trash heap.
Oh.
Like trash
Adrian!
and freaking refuse and things of that nature there.
Mm.
Okay.
I don't want to be near that.
Hold on, I gotta beat
Yeah.
his ass. He's hitting my TV.
Oh, go stop him. Go stop him.
Adrian?
Let me know when you're back, Sergio.
No.
Already.
No. I'm back.
Okay, he's back. Okay, gotcha. So the Sturgies begin to kind of stir as Appa kind of like sends an echo kind of throughout the caves. As you guys begin to see some of these bats begin to take off and head towards the entrance, as if they're leaving to escape. Right, these Sturgies you find some of them kind of drop from the ceiling and begin to attacking some of these bats and begin sucking their blood here, before they catch all of the party's movements here.
That escalated quickly.
Need everybody to roll for initiative.
Damn it, Appa.
Are we just skipping his nap again today?
I mean, I was wondering that too right now.
It's pretty late.
Then I guess.
5 for Amber. And 12 for Sergio. Nice. Okay. Gotcha. So it is going to be the enemies first, and then followed by Sergio, Amber, and then Phelan here. Okay.
Alright.
Gotcha. So these guys are going to start swarming kind of like all over the place here. As you're going to see 3 of them begin to kind of make their way over towards you, Phelan. These 2 are going to make your way over to you, Sergio. One's going to be on Appa. These 2 are going to be right over here, and these 2 are getting kind of distracted by other bats. So you, Phelan, are going to try to see these like stinger-like protrusions kind of come out from the first Sturge that tries to bite right into you for a 20. While the second one's kind of like get underneath your armor for another 20. And the last one is going to hit and bounce right off of your shield, as you're going to feel like the sharp sting of pain as you take a total of 10 points of piercing damage from these Sturges here. You, Sergio, are going to see 2 kind of beeline right for you. One for a 21 to hit, which does, and the others for an 18, which also hits, as you feel the sharp sting of these Sturges on you for a total of 9 points of piercing damage. Right? Appa is going to get hit because for a 13. And Appa's going to take 6 points of piercing damage here from one of these Sturges that kind of latches right onto one of his legs. And then 2 are going to try to blood drain into you, Amber.
No.
Well, sorry, one's going to attack for a 7, which misses. And the other one kind of comes right in for a 15, which hits because your AC is 13 right now. She does. It makes her AC 13, but they roll a 15 to hit. As you, Amber, are going to take 5 points of piercing damage, as these Sturges that did hit you guys are now kind of like latched onto your bodies like really big, scary looking mosquitoes. Okay.
Can I say no?
They don't understand. You say no. They just kind of continue to try to suck your blood. Sergio, it's your go. Amber, you're on deck.
I'm going to use my short sword.
Gotcha.
And G.
Yep, and you can make 2 attacks with it. A 12 just misses as you kind of just like swing, but it kind of manages to kind of dodge right to the side. They're pretty dexterous.
I'm gonna go after G again. 14.
14 meets it, beats it. Go and roll for damage. 9. Sweet. You managed to easily kill off one of these Sturges here. You kind of slash it right off your body. If you wanted to use your Horde Breaker, you could.
That works for my third sword too? I thought it was just one though.
No, once on each of your turns when you make a weapon attack, you can attack another creature with the same weapon against a different creature. So you can do it with.
And then I go against E.
Yep. Go ahead and attack E with your short sword. Amber, you're on deck. Phelan, you're following. That 16 hits.
16.
Sweet. Roll for damage.
8.
Sweet. 8 points of damage. You managed to kill the other Sturge that was latched onto you. Would you like to move, or does that end your turn?
I'm gonna move right here towards Appa.
Okay, you move right behind Appa. Well, actually, go ahead. It's actually Appa's go here. I gotta add him to the initiative here. So go ahead and roll for him there, Sir Gijo.
20?
Yep, D20 plus 7.
So
Yeah, 18. Yeah, 18 hits. He's going to tear through that Sturge right there for him. Did you want him to move, or he's going to stay put?
Can you reach C, the one that's the Amber?
He sure can. So he moves forward there. He's got 2 more attacks. No, sorry, 1 more attack here. Go ahead and do 1 more D20 plus 7.
20.
20? Yeah, definitely. As he manages to slash and kill this other Sturge that's kind of latched right onto you, Amber. That ends his turn there. Amber, it's your go with Phelan on deck.
I'm gonna set it on fire.
Okay, gotcha. Go ahead and roll to attack, but because he's within 5 feet of you, you do have to attack at disadvantage. All right.
Roll.
17. At 17 hits, roll for damage. Sweet, 6 points of damage. You light this little Sturge on fire as it kind of like falls and kind of curls its little legs on the floor as it dies. Would you like to move anywhere?
I'll start making my way closer to Phelan.
Okay, gotcha. Phelan, it's your go, and then it's the top of the order. Sweet. So one of them goes down as you slash it clean through. Second attack. An 11. This one manages to dodge just to the side of your blade. You're coming in for a shield bash, which also manages to kind of down 1 more. So one of them still kind of latched right onto you here. It's their go now. This one's already latching onto you, so he's just going to use his blood drain instead. So at the start of this turn, the target loses. You take 4 points of damage from blood loss as he's kind of still just sucking right at you. This one's going to roll right up to Appa, and Appa's the closest target, so these two are going to try to make 2 attacks onto him, trying to drain his blood. One's for an 11, kind of bounces off his thick hide. The second for a 15 as Appa takes some damage here. As one of these Sturges is latched right onto him. That ends his turn. Sir Gijo, it's your go with Amber on deck.
Does that one take damage or no?
Yep, he has. He takes 6 points there.
Alright. I am gonna use my bow against A.
Okay.
Is that the one attached to?
Yep, that's the one that's attached to Appa right now. It's A.
Alright. 14.
14 hits.
2. 4.
4 points of damage. You managed to nail this thing and kill it.
Is B right next to him or no? Is that close enough?
Oh, well, you have your second attack. Or you want to use your Horde Breaker? You want to use your Horde Breaker on this one? Sure, go ahead. And then your last attack can go towards I over there. I like it.
Yeah. 18.
18 hits. Roll for damage.
3.
3 points of damage. Boom. You nail this one that was trying to latch onto Appa again. You have one last attack.
I'm gonna go the one that touches Phelan.
Gotcha. Roll the hit.
10.
A 10 misses there, kind of you, and as your arrow kind of flies true towards her, she kind of puts up her shield at the last second before she gets struck. As the arrow just kind of dings right off. Phelan, it's your go.
My bad.
A 12, kind of swing and a miss. No, sorry, I skipped over you, Amber. Sorry. It's okay. It's Amber's go anyway.
Can I set it on fire?
You sure can. Go ahead and roll the hit.
12 or 19.
19 hits. Roll for damage there. As you manage to hit this last Sturge with a firebolt, kind of completely engulfing it in flames as Phelan manages to kind of smack it all down. Smack it down there. All right. You guys have managed to kill all of these things here. As you, Phelan, hear like the kobolds kind of enjoying their time down at that in the little meat locker there.
Cool.
Some are rushing to all stop what you're doing.
They all look up at you and
Interesting.
My dear kobolds, a mistake was made.
What mistake?
Steinrath is angry that you are now eating everything.
What?
I apologize.
But you told us. You told us we could.
I know. I'm sorry. He did not like this, though. So as punishment, 6 of you have to die.
Whoa, no, not me. Not me. Take him, not me. As you see them all start to kind of like point to each other. Not wanting to be the ones to be executed here.
I'm gonna head over at the door so then at the next stage.
I'm gonna take a gold point out. So you each have one opportunity to flip heads or tails. If
Dance
you
battle it.
you die.
Okay, you see them all hesitantly kind of like taking a look at each other. Before one of like the winged kobolds kind of comes over and takes the coin. As they begin their saw fucking Dungeons and Dragons Saw version over here and whatnot. Sir Gijo, Amber, you guys see these kobolds kind of like flipping the coins. Some of them getting the disastrous result. Some of them being triumphant, kind of like putting up their hands in the air. Is they're obviously happy that they're going to survive. What do you guys do?
I'm gonna start chopping heads.
Wait, Gijo, not just yet.
I'm gonna wait till they're done flipping coins. There's no point to do anything until it's over with.
Right. And so as the last bit of groups end up finishing flipping their coins there, go ahead and position yourselves where exactly where you think you'd be.
I'm just leaning back on Appa at this point, chilling.
Yep. I'm gonna stay put right here. I got one more little surprise for them.
I'm gonna go right here.
Okay, gotcha. And as the last one kind of flips the coin, you see the kobold's head hang low. Before you see them all kind of turn to face you all, just like, you're not going down without a fight, damn it! Attack! Right?
No, wait, my friends, wait. I have an alternation. I have an alternate option for you here.
You hear one of them have a low growl. What?
I mean, would you rather just be able to eat everything in here? But listen, the one who wants your heads is the Cyanrat, not me, my friends. I want you to eat to your heart's content. Why don't we just take out the one that's hoarding all the food?
Go ahead and roll either persuasion or deception at disadvantage here. Yeah, this is gonna be a hard sell.
I'm using my fucking inspiration for this. I really want this to go through. Fuck you.
Like I said, it's gonna be a hard sell. Possible, a hard sell.
Still at disadvantage base inspiration or just a flat roll?
No, your inspiration gets you to roll again, period. And whatnot. But yeah, you know
Okay,
what? Fuck
so-
it. I'll make it a flat roll. Why not?
Okay, cool. That's what I needed to know. Fuck! Yep, nope.
Don't just click on the D20. Don't use that one anymore. It doesn't like you apparently.
I'm gonna take my sword out.
All right, roll for initiative here as
None
6.
of that came through.
Oh, really?
None
No. Can you guys hear me?
We can hear you, but
Yeah.
when you go kobold, we can't hear you.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
It's not working properly right
I wonder if my
What
settings
did you
keeps
say,
changing.
Kobold?
now. I don't know if it's because
15.
maybe you were just like.
Oh, weird. Hold on. That's super weird.
So you guys can't hear this?
I can't.
It's probably
I
because
can.
I was talking when it was loading.
Mm.
Yeah, it takes a little bit for it to load. Okay, so these kobolds, so 6 of them you see kind of pressed up against the walls. Those are everybody that's kind of saved, but these 6 here, they're kind of furious and angry at you guys. And you can tell that they're desperate to kind of survive this. So Amber rolled a 13, Sir Gijo rolled a 4. As everybody kind of gets their swords ready. The kobolds are a little bit faster than you guys here. So it's going to be the enemy, or a couple of the enemies, then Amber, a couple of the enemies, then Phelan, then Sir Gijo over here. From what you guys know about the kobolds as well, it doesn't take a lot to kind of take them down. As I change.
Oh, we
up-
have to bring back our heads so we can like break.
And then let me get some music. Okay, sweet. So it's going to be the kobold's turn here with Kobold the E kind of charging at you, Phelan. While C is going to try to kind of charge past you and try to get past you without choosing to disengage. Just kind of, so you can use your reaction if you want to take an opportunity attack, which, yeah, 25 hits. Go ahead and roll to hit. So 6 points of damage as you kind of slash this kobold here in the back, drawing some blood as he situates himself in front of you. E over here is going to see you kind of get a little bit distracted and come in with a dagger attack against you. Phelan for a 9, which you managed to parry away perfectly. This other kobold here is going to charge at you, Sir Gijo, with his dagger, looking to try to stab you. He rolled a dirty 20 as he kind of gets past your short sword guard as you take 4 points of piercing damage. Those are all the kobolds' turns. Amber, it's your go with enemies on deck, followed by you, Phelan.
When does Upper go?
He
When does Upper go?
goes immediately after your turn, Sir Gijo.
Okay.
You have to bring back their heads so we can't. I can't burn them, can I?
No, you can. You
Come
can
on.
definitely kill them and just kind of like chop off their heads afterwards.
I'm just gonna stick with burning stuff today.
Okay, I like it. Who are you attacking?
See.
See? Okay, gotcha. Would you like to potentially twin your spell using one of your sorcerer points to attack additional creature?
No. Yeah, so back there, you're not.
No, I'm good right now.
You're good right now? Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Go ahead and roll to attack for me.
Ah.
A 10. 10 just misses as he kind of like ducks his head as a firebolt just kind of goes right over him. Would you like to use your meta magic for seeking spell to re-roll your d20 there to see if you can hit?
How do I do that?
So your other features there for your meta magic. So seeking spell, if you make an attack roll and miss, you can spend 2 sorcery points to re-roll the d20, and you must use the new roll. And the twin spell is, you get to make another spell attack on somebody that's within range. So,
I'm good right now. I think one of them pooped.
okay, gotcha. It's the Wings Kobold's turns. Phelan, you're on deck here. As this one's going to kind of run up to you. This one's going to run up to you.
Adrian just knocked out.
Yeah, this other one's good. This third one's this third one here is going to choose to kind of disengage and try to run past you here. All right. That is true. So this
He already disengaged, so he doesn't get to do anything.
So this winged kobold here, C is going to make one attack against you, Phelan. And it actually has pack tactics because somebody's within 5 feet of him, so he's going to attack at advantage. So attack one more time for a 23 with that advantage. Is he managed to get past your guard for 6 points of piercing damage there? Then you, Sir Gijo, are going to have one of those winged kobolds attack at advantage because of pack tactics against you.
No.
It's a 24 to hit. As you take 4 points of piercing damage, and that ends their turn. Phelan, it's your go with Sir Gijo and Appa on deck. Which one are you attacking? E. Boom. E. Yep. 13 hits. Roll for damage. 6 points of damage as he is bloodied. As you sever almost one of his arms. An 11 misses. And a 13 hits. 4 points of damage as you actually knock him unconscious here. As he actually had 4 HP left there. You like to move or doing anything else?
No, I'm good where I'm at.
Okay, gotcha. Sir Gijo and Appa.
Alright, so I'm gonna attack B.
Okay.
I don't like this either.
No.
Yeah, 22 definitely hits. Roll for damage.
Hold on.
After this fight, we'll take a little bit of a break. Okay.
Yeah, my headphones died.
Oh no.
His headphones died.
Alright. So roll for damage?
Yep, roll for damage.
Do you want me to use my other one?
No, that's okay.
Sweet. So 5 points of damage for B there. Okay, as he's become bloodied, as you manage to kind of make a huge gash across his chest.
And then I'm gonna use Breaker for A.
Okay.
10.
At 10, he manages to put up his dagger and deflect you.
And then I'm gonna attack him again with my other.
On A or B?
I'll do B.
Okay, gotcha. Go and roll to attack. As you come in with your short sword again for an 18, which hits, roll for damage.
5.
5 points of damage, as 5 is exactly where he was at, so he's actually knocked unconscious as well. It's Appa's go now, unless you're gonna do something else.
Nah, I'm gonna use Appa. So, Appa is gonna attack. What is this? E? No. C?
Okay.
Was it plus 7?
Oh yeah, that definitely hits. Go and roll for damage.
Was it 8 or 6?
It is 1d10 plus 5.
11.
Yeah, he fucking tears apart this poor little kobold here. Trying to get away.
And
yeah.
I'm gonna use him to attack F now, that winged one.
Okay, gotcha. When she's gonna come in with his claws this time, so 1d20 plus 7. And if it hits, it's gonna be 2d8 plus 5. So
that's 13.
13 meets it, beats it. It's so 2d8 plus 5 on this other winged kobold here.
2?
Yep, 2d8 plus 5 on its claw attacks here. As he kind of fills the passageway.
Oh, shit. No, stop. 15.
15 points of damage as this one becomes like a painted stain against the wall here. Okay. That ends your turn?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So the one kobold that's still kind of in front of you, Sir Gijo, is going to make a dagger attack against you, kind of fighting for his little life here. He rolled a nat 20. So he kind of like gets well within your guard as you feel a sharp pain for 10 points of piercing damage, and that's going to be all he can do. And then the last wing kobold here in front of you, Phelan, is going to try to attack you with last-ditch effort for a 19, which hits. As you take 7 points of piercing damage. And that ends their turn. So it is Amber. It's your go.
Hold on.
Oh,
Hold on,
yeah,
she's
no, we're
washing her
still
hands.
changing. I gotcha.
What's wrong with these two? What? I'll move. No. Am I able to like get past everything that's in front of me, or do I need to move through it?
No, you're fine. You're able to squeeze through, and you see Phelan kind of fighting one of these winged kobolds there at the bottom of the stairs.
Is it in the guys? I'll set fire to the wounded one near Phelan.
Okay, gotcha. Go ahead and roll to hit.
I'm meaning to do that. You don't have a crying surge on it.
I'm not crying, you're crying. 12.
A 12 just misses, like almost barely. You kind of see him put up his dagger at the last second, kind of splitting your firebolt in half there. Anything else you'd like to do, or is that it?
Hey, what the hell?
That's it.
Okay, Phelan, it's your go with Sir Gijo on deck. 7 misses. 18 hits.
So my headphones were not dead, it was just being stupid.
So 10 points of damage. You managed to lop this kobold's head clean off. Okay. The 12 would hit, actually, because it's a regular kobold for 4 points of damage, as he is on his last legs here. Sir Gijo, you see Phelan kind of coming up right behind this kobold, slamming her shield into him. What do you do?
I'm gonna stab him with my short sword while he's getting pushed towards me.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead and attack at advantage for me, since she's being flanked right now. So, well, 14 would hit anyway. Go ahead and roll for damage.
I got 21.
Hell yeah.
7.
7 points of damage. You manage to kind of puncture his chest as it kind of hits Phelan's shield here. And you rip out your short sword, and he falls to the ground dead. Oh, excuse me. Okay.
Alright.
So 2 of those kobolds are unconscious there, while the others lay dead at your feet. One head already loose from his body.
Is there no one else?
You see the other kobolds there completely backing off into the corner. They're the ones that made the coin toss.
We're saved.
Yes, but you don't know, they might try to attack too.
Yes.
No, you, Sir Gijo, you're kind of eyeing all of them. They are deathly terrified of you all.
Stop antagonizing when it's not necessary.
I'm gonna cast a Cure Wounds on me.
Actually, if you guys wanted to take a short rest here to regain some HP, you can. Highly recommend it.
Okay.
And once again, to kind of recap on the short rest on the apps, you just click on short rest there, click the number of hit dice you want to use to heal, and then that'll add it automatically. Just make sure you click like take short rest twice to save. No, actually, a little bit different on the app. Actually, it's a lot easier on the app than it is on the website because it does it like automatically. Okay.
Well, I healed for 22.
Yep. Hell yeah.
You want to use a heal or no?
Sure.
What about for Alpha? Can you do it too or no?
Yeah, Appa's back up at full because he didn't take too much damage in the first place. He maybe only has like 10, and his hit dice is actually pretty big, right there. Okay. So
12.
So throughout this short rest, as you guys are kind of like binding your wounds from these kobolds here, you manage to cut the heads off of the 4 dead kobolds. The 2 unconscious ones are still there. Who's taking the lead?
I'm just gonna chop off heads. I ain't got time to waste.
Gotcha. So you guys collect your 6 heads here. All right. Let's take a quick little 5-minute break. Whatnot, since we just got done with another combat here. So you guys have collected all of your heads. Barely. Hey, here he is. Here's a little baby. Right. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real fast.
I'm gonna go check up on Mona real quick. Anything from Mona?
I don't think so. Do you mind taking